Hope screen is visible to each one of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay, thank you. So, friends, today we know we all have been gathered here, or we are here to know more about and discuss about the CA, right? Is there anyone who is already have completed CA foundation or any level of CA? Is there anyone? You can unmute yourself and just say just say yes. Okay, so let's start. No worries. Scanner, anybody of you have heard about the scanner? What the scanners are? No worries. Let's understand what a scanner is and how a scanner contributes to the CA examination, right? So scanners are basically these are the books for students by the teacher. And tell me, what kind of books do you like to read? The books which your teacher suggests you, or the book or the notes which your teacher has made for you, right? Because you understand it in a better way. And that is where a scanner comes. A scanner is also a book, or we can say the question answer series, which has worked and which is the outcome of or the labor of many of the teachers. Just hold for a minute. There is, thank you. So let's understand more about the scanner series. These are the books which are chapter-wise compilation of previous examination questions of previous exams, and they're especially designed for CA, CS, and CMA courses. And the specialized content, these books have specialized contents. Like each book is tailored to fulfill the specific requirements of each examination and particularly for that particular level, right? And it is focused on scientific compilation of past examinations, and it provides students with targeted practice and preparation material. And scanners, they are in market and serving the students from last 30 years, and it is a registered trademark as well. So basically, scanners, they are specialized, or we can say scanners are contributing or providing material or the study material practice papers for these three examinations. The first one is CA, CS, and CMA. So today we are going to understand about the CA, what CA is, and what are the how to pursue CA, what are the levels of CA, and what are the training practices, and what are track questions. Okay, for questions, you can, though you can put your questions in the dialog box or the chat box, or you can keep these questions with you, and once I'm done with the presentation, you may ask. And today we will be also having respected Professor Arun Kumar sir with us, so he will be also there to answer your questions, right? So I will request you all to note your questions with yourself, and once we are into the question and answer session, we'll definitely take all the questions one by one. All right. So let's understand what chartered accountancy is. So chartered accountancy is a course which is offered by ICAI student institute, and it is recognized and statutory body set up by an act of parliament. It has the global presence, which means that 168 branches in India and 46 foreign chapters as well. Now coming to the CA course and its levels. So the basic and the first level of this examination is CA foundation. Then comes the intermediate, then the final. So in CA foundation, there are only 4 papers. There are no other groups. But in intermediate, there are 2 groups. And in CA final, there are 2 groups. What is the basic, like how to enroll? Suppose there are 2 routes. The first one is either you take your or you enroll from the foundation level, or like after passing class 10th, you may register and you can complete the study of 4 months of CA foundation, and then you have to appear. You will be able to appear to the exam after passing class 12th, right? And the second one is the direct entry. It means that if you want to take the direct entry, you will get the exemption of not appearing in foundation examination, right? So for that matter, you need to be a commerce graduate or postgraduate with 55% marks, or if you are from any other branch, like instead of commerce, then you need to have 60% marks, right? So this is in front of you. You can simply see this is the simplest way, or the presentation of understanding how to appear and how to complete this course. The first one is, once you enroll for CA foundation, you need to complete the 4 months of a study, and then after that you can appear for the examination. And from now, like, there will be three exams, or the cycle will have three exams throughout the year, like after every 4 months, right? And then comes, once you complete the CA foundation, you need to register for the CA intermediate examination and complete the study of 8 months. And also along with that, you need to complete the ICI TSS course as well, and which is integrated course on information technology and softer skills. And after completing the CA intermediate, you need to register for the CA final examination. And before appearing for the CA final examination, you need to complete 2 years practical training, followed by the ICI TSS course, and also complete and qualify self-paced online module, right? And once you complete and you pass the CA final examination, you can apply for the ICI membership. And once it is approved, you are a chartered accountant. So let's take one by one. CA foundation. This is the entry level for students who have completed class 12, and it has 4 papers. Let's see what these papers are. So the 4 papers. The first paper is accounting, which is for 100 marks. And similarly, the other papers like business law, quantitative aptitude. Again, quantitative aptitude, which is paper 3, it has 3 sections, you can say. The business mathematics, logical reasoning, and the statistics. And the 4th paper is for business economics, right? And for this is going to be a objective and subjective type of examination, and with minimum passing criteria of 40%, or per paper, or you will be needing 50% aggregate. Now coming to the CA intermediate. So for CA intermediate, you need to pass the CA foundation, or if you are coming through the direct route, then you need to pass, like you need to have, like if you are commerce graduate, then you need to have 50%, or other than the commerce, you need to have 60%, right? It has basically, yes, there is another very important thing, that anybody who have completed or passed company secretary intermediate level examination, they can also directly take the admission for CA intermediate, right? Now, CA intermediate has 7 papers and 2 groups. The first group consists of 3 papers. The first paper is of advanced accounting, corporate and other laws. Then the taxation. Taxation has 2 sections. Section A is income tax law, and the section B is goods and services tax. Coming to the group 2, it has like another 3 papers, paper 4, 5 and 6. The paper 4 is cost and management accounting. Paper 5 is auditing and ethics. Paper 6 is financial management, and the another paper, like paper 6 will be consist of two separate papers. The first one is like 6A will be financial management, and 6B will be strategic management. Each will be compulsory, and each contains like 50 marks. So again, we know that like we have earlier discussed that minimum 8 months of study is necessary to appear for the intermediate examination, and exams would be conducted for 2 groups, and you need to complete ICI TSS course for that. Now coming to the final level, after completing the intermediate and practical training, you can appear, but and this examination will be having 6 papers. Again, there will be 2 groups. The first paper is consist of 3 groups, and the another 3 papers will be consisting group 2, right? So the paper 1 is financial reporting, 2 is advanced financial management, and 3 is advanced auditing, assurance, and professional ethics. Now coming to the group 2, paper 4 is direct tax laws and international taxation. Paper 5 is indirect tax laws. Paper 6 is integrated business solutions. Each and each are consist for 100 marks. The examination, again, the 2 groups will be there. If the examination will be conducted for 2 separate groups, and including cases, like the type of questions which will be asked, they will include case studies and application based questions. Now coming to the course demands and expectations. So to complete this course, basically what are the expectations and the demand of the course? This could be categorized, or we can understand it in 3 ways. Like the first expectation or the demand would be theoretical education, then the practical training, and then self-paced online modules. When we talk about the theoretical education, then it comprises comprehensive study material, RTPs, MTPs, ebooks, and video lectures available on DLH. When we talk about the practical training, then it will be for 2 years, and which you have to complete or register and complete after passing the intermediate examination. And then after that, you also have to ensure that you should complete integrated course on information technology and software skills, and also complete the advanced ICITSS before appearing in the final examination. So when we talk about the self-paced online modules, so these modules basically they cover expert knowledge and working knowledge topics, and they are required for completion. You need to complete this course before appearing in the CA final examination. So now comes, like, this was all about the I'll request you all to be on mute. So thank you. So now this is like where a scanner comes, because every material, online classes, everything is being provided by the institution, right? But with the help of a scanner, you can ensure that how to score better, how to ensure that you must pass the examination, and how to study and retain the study material in a scientific way, right? And the best part is that scanners are the living document. What is a living document? Living document is something like after every examination, these books, they get updated. They include the latest questions and the answers and the other supports which are needed, and they are very like pocket friendly as well, we can say environment friendly, because they are the green editions. Green edition is something like they do not use lots of paper like the fresh paper. They are used on they are published on the recycled papers, and there's so many things are there, right? So I think just wait for a minute. When we come to know, like when it comes to the scanners, so why scanners are boon to your CA examination? So because it contains like, it has like so many features which help you in different ways to understand the pattern of your examination, to understand what kind of questions are being asked, and to focus your study so that you can score better and you could ensure that yes, these are not passing CA examination is not a big deal, right? So this is where scanner comes, and this is how scanner supports you. So there are so many features, like it has examination trend analysis, and then it has graphs of marks distribution, and then it has the analytical chapter classification and rating, compilation of repeated questions, study material based classification, detailed marks breakdown, and chapter importance via line charts. Then there is correlation between study materials and chapters in scanner, MCQs for practice, chapter wise important case laws, and so many things are there. Like there are so many features so that which can help you in planning your study better, and understanding and practicing it in a better way, so that you can excel the examinations. And it, because it is not a regular product, this product contains lots and lots of innovation, which we can say tabular presentation of whole scanner is there, chapter summaries are there, formula tables are there, and there is like the digital support which is on a Scanner Adda. So Scanner Adda provides you n number of support. Like there is a companion site where you can access the online examination tool on and like ebooks are there, magazines are there, and you can also access the scanner social media. You can write your queries, you can share the suggestions, so many, like you can share with us, and our team will be there to answer, to help you out, right? So this was all about the scanner. This is all about the CA Foundation course. Now, if there is any question, I request you all to ask.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir.
As I'm preparing my CA foundation with 12, so it becomes a huge burden to cope up with the 12 and CA foundation, and it leads to burnout. So how can I reduce the effect of that burnout so that I can focus better on boards and for my preparation of CA foundation?
Okay, sir. Basically, see, I will say, because there are so many other responsibilities and other things going on. So, first of all, if I think scanners can help you a lot, and because scanners, they are very focused and very well designed, scientifically designed, we can say, like, and they are arranged in a way so that you can find out, like, which is, as I discussed, the the criteria, the features, the key features, right? So there are so many features, like what from which chapter the most of the questions have been asked, what kind of question, like what are the repeated questions which are being asked again and again into the examination. Then there is a chapter summary, so though you don't need to go through the whole study material, right? You can focus your studies on topics which are being asked again and again, and which are the most important, and which are the, you can discriminate the least important topics. So this is how you can improvise or make your study more efficient and more um, focused. And I think this will help you out. And CA foundation is not a big deal. I think it won't be that much, because it needs only 4 months, and the level of the understanding and the level of questions are not very critical. So you can go through, it's not a big deal. But I think taking the support of scanners, you can definitely do it. So I hope I'm able to help you out in a way.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And I also invite respected Professor Arun Kumar, if he is there, sir. I will request you to take the questions. Okay. No worries, sir. Would be busy somewhere. But yes, I'm there to answer the questions. Please do let me know if I'm not able to. I'll definitely get back to you on that with the answer by today. Yeah, I know there are so many mistakes in economic MCQs. We are working on it, and the experts are continuously working on it. And because it was for the first time and we published it in a hurry, but yes, we are working on that. We are on that. Most of the category of mistakes, I would say the type, it's a typo. So typing error, most of the typing errors are there. The grammatical mistakes is ka hai, a ka hai, an ka hai, da ka hai. So that would be taken care of. Is there anybody else who want to ask any question about the scanner, about the CA Foundation, the practical training, or anything, how to go about it? And so is there anyone who would like to share, like, if you are already a student of CA Foundation or any level of CA, would you like to share something? Tanya, Manish, Mahi, Krutika, any feedback or something?
Ma'am, can I ask something?
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. So, for the students who are attending CA Foundation classes and are not attending college physically, there
Hmm.
are some skills that we might miss out on that the people who are going to college may acquire.
Hmm.
So, how can we bridge that gap between those skills while not attending college?
You are talking about the CA institution,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
your chapter, your concerned chapter, right? The classes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So, see, Vaishnavi, there is no replication or there is no replacement, or you cannot fulfill something which you experience in physical by physically attending the classes, or something when you are attending online. But sometimes, see, if you want to have something, experience something, you really need to be there, right? There is no exception in that. But yes, because of the time crunch or because of the other responsibilities, sometimes you definitely have to miss few things, right? But I will say, if you really bothered about the physical experience, then you have to go there. There is no exception. But for doing better, see, having the physical experience, gaining the knowledge, and passing the examination, always remember these two things are very different from each other. The person, you might be seeing people around you who are very they are very knowledgeable people, but they are they won't be able to clear any, like, few of the examinations, right? So these are two different skills. For passing an examination, you need to very you need to up to that examination, like in how much, what time you are getting, whether you are able to clear that examination within that time, you are able to attempt all the questions within that time period, right? Whether you understand what kind of what is the pattern of that examination, what kind of questions are being asked, right? And so, see, for physical experience, for physical thing, you really need to attend the classes, you need to do your practical training, complete them sincerely. But for clearing the examination, I think that is really you have to be very, you need to understand the pattern and everything about your examination, like how many marks are being what are the marks which are being like what are the marks of that examination, what is the pattern, what are the chapters which are being asked again and again, what kind of questions are being asked again and again, and then what is the time period, whether you are able to understand it. See, there is 60 minutes and there are 60 questions. Are you able to answer one question in 1 minute, or you are taking more on you are spending more time on one question, right? So all these things matter. So that's why you need to understand like what kind of you, this is up to you on, and I will say on every aspirant, it is up to that how he or she wants to take it. But for physical experiences, there is no exception. Like you need to be there.
Right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yes, Samantha. Yes, please do ask.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Jay Samantha Nagesh and I'm pursuing my CA. I have a small doubt, ma'am. For my degree courses, I've taken BCom, BFP, Banking and Financial Entrepreneurship. Will I be able to manage both CA and my degree courses, ma'am?
Which degree you are appearing for right now? PG?
BCom, BFE, ma'am, Banking and Financial Entrepreneurship.
Okay, okay. And I think it will be, you will be able to, because if, and at which level you are preparing for CA finals?
No, ma'am, I'm CA Foundation, ma'am.
CA foundation, yes, you will be able to. CA foundation is the like elementary level, it is the like the basic level examinations are there. So I think you will be able to manage.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Huh.
I had a doubt that will I be able to, because CA is more. I need to concentrate on CA Foundation more. So since they contain negative marks and more of portions, so will I be able to manage both? Since I'm going, I have not put my degree in Karas, ma'am. I'm going for college. Since my father wants me to experience college life, so he put me to college second shift. So will I be able to manage both?
Yes,
That was.
you will be. You will be. See, even the CA Institute says that it needs only 4 months of study, and 4 months. And I think if you will study taking the help of scanners, then it will be big support. You will be able to clear. Like this is the shortest way of clearing CA examinations, I will say. Using a scanner is the shortest way. If you practice your paper 3 times before your exam, nobody can stop you from clearing. So
Okay.
I have been working to with this organization since last 11 years, and I have been through the experience of so many students like who keep on sharing how scanners have helped them, how it is like how it has been it's a scientific arrangement and it's a chronological arrangement has helped them to, and so many tables and graphs given in chapter and in the beginning of the book have helped them to understand what is the important chapter, what are the main questions, and which chapter has the maximum weightage. And on the basis of that they have their own analysis, and they decide like how they have to prepare for the examination. And if there is something else like in understanding any feature or anything, then we are there to help you always.
Thank you, ma'am.
And you will be able to do it, no worries, you just start taking the help of scanners.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, somebody asked some other question. Okay, so for business law, so see, what kind of difficulty you face when you study the business law? Who is he? Swastik. Swastik, can you specify? I think Swastik, I will say again, taking the help of a scanner, and again, you can go through, understand the tables and graphs given there in the beginning and at the starting of the chapter, each chapter. First, you figure out what are the most important chapters, right? I'm telling you, see, every subject which you will study for the first time will seem to be difficult. But to understand, like, first, what is our first purpose? To clear the examination, right? To clear the examination. And for that, you first of all, you need to cover those chapters which are having the maximum weightage, right? With the foundation, definitely the chapters which are containing or which are having the maximum weightage. And after that, you can, once you have selected those chapters, those questions, you have understood the pattern, it will be easier for you to take out the main points even if you are studying the study material, right? And you can start by understanding, the summary, you can start by reading the summary given in this canvas, so that you can have an idea about the chapter, what it is, what it will be, what I'm going to study, a basic idea. These scanners are written in a very lucid language, so there is no difficulty in understanding it. And even if there is any difficulty, you can definitely connect to our team, and the other experts are there, the subject experts and the authors are there to help you out. We all are there to help you out every time, right? And you can start doing that. First, you go through the scanner, take which chapter, like find out which chapter is having the maximum weightage for business law, right? And after that, you go to that chapter, study the summary, find out what are these things, and see the pattern of questions, right? On the basis of that, you will be able to understand. And our questions are designed, or they are represented as per the Bloom's technology, Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's, what is Bloom's taxonomy? It means like we have the questions given in the book are, they start from the basic, like something which have you seen the kids how they are being taught, like something which is very factual thing कि हाँ ABCD होता है, हमें समझने की जरूरत नहीं है, ABCD होता है, कुछ factuals होते हैं, कुछ facts होते हैं, तो we start with that, the book starts with that, ठीक है? फिर धीरे धीरे level, फिर understanding level आता है, फिर after that the comes the analysis level. So that's why how the questions are designed in that way. The first you will start solving the question from the basic level, then then the second, then the third, then the fourth, and then the critical level come in the last, right? So this is how gradually you will be able to like face the difficulty, like you will be able to understand the question, understand the concept in that way. And I think it will help you a lot in understanding like how to go with the topic. So Astik, I hope I'm able to like answer you properly. If there is something, please do let me know. Okay, if you are getting problems in case studies and practical problems, then for that I will let you speak, or I will connect you to our one of the experts, like the subject experts or the authors. They will be able to help you in a better way, like how to go with the case studies and the practical problems, right? ठीक है स्वास्तिक? Yes, Samantha, you want to ask anything?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Swastik, if you can drop down your contact number so that we can connect to you, or your email ID, something in the chat box only. In the chat box and to me. Is there anything else anybody wants to ask about the scanners, about the examination? Thank you, Swastik. Yes, yes, Tanya.
Ma'am, when is the deadline on the last date for registering CA Foundation exam?
Tanya, your voice is cracking. Can you write your message in the chat box?
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, yes, properly.
Ma'am, when is the deadline? I mean, the last dates for registering CA Foundation exams?
Huh? Yes. Tanya, we can't hear you.
Ma'am,
हाँ.
ma'am, when it's the deadline, I mean the last dates for registering CA foundation exams for, in the months of September and February, I mean January.
Hmm. Hello, Tanya. We are not able to hear your question properly. Can you drop it into the chat box?
Yes, ma'am.
Please do. So there is another question from last date for registering CA foundation examination. Okay, okay. Last date for registering for CA examination. You are targeting to appear in September 24 and in Feb, right? 25,
Yes, ma'am.
25, right? Hmm. So I will, Tanya, I will get back to you. I will confirm the date of registration, which is the last date, and I will let you know. You please also drop your email ID. You share your email ID with me or the contact number with me only in chat box.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay, ma'am.
foundation ka and Rasika is asking about the uh, फाउंडेशन में मैथ्स का पैटर्न. सो मैथ्स का पैटर्न इज बेसिकली तीन सेक्शंस होंगे इसके. पहला है बिजनेस मैथमेटिक्स, फिर लॉजिकल रीजनिंग एंड द स्टैटिस्टिक्स. Rasika, for detailed, you need to like connect, or you can you can go to the CA website or the scanner Adda, and you can have the idea. You can access the free available material there, and you can have the idea like what kind of what is the pattern of mathematics paper of CA foundation, right? Tanya, have you shared your email ID? Yes,
Ma'am, will be
please.
studying.
Yes, Akshara, please do ask.
Ma'am, how we can clear a CA foundation in first attempt?
Practice scanners 3 times before your examination.
Like I am studying from PWF, but they are uploading 20 videos in a day. So how we can cover it? And I have to give exam in September.
Yes, I can understand. This is going to be very hectic. And that's why I'm sharing that scanner is the shortest way to appear in examination. This is what I can say. And this is what I have listened to, or this is what many students have shared with us, how scanner helps them.
And ma'am, everyone is saying while doing articleship, we can't attend a college. So what we should do to do college? Because I have to do BCom. And they said that ICI had not allowed to do regular college.
Yes, 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 it is there. And there is no, like, there is nothing which you can do. You have to, if you are doing the practical training, you have to be there. And if you really want to be a good CA in future and you really have to have the whole, then you really need to have that practical experience.
Ma'am, but we can talk in, as we can talk in college that we will not available, we will take non-going. But if there is a problem that in degree it cannot be regular. So what we have to do to attend the
They are saying that regular degree you cannot do. Then there are so many like online degrees or the distance learning courses are available. So you can go with those courses.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. The problem is only that like you cannot access. They are the institution is saying that you cannot have the regular degree, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then there are also like distance learning is there. So many online courses are there. You can pursue your degree from there, and they are equivalent to the to any physical, any physical degree or any the degree which is being given with in a like regular after doing the regular classes or in regular classes.
Articleship is in intermediate, na, when we are in intermediate.
Yes, after intermediate, after passing the intermediate, you have to register. And like after passing this year, you have to start it, but you can register.
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ, you can start it after passing the year, but before अभी वो जो ICISST वाला course है, that you have to complete while doing the CA intermediate and before passing the CA intermediate examination. And the advanced ICISST you have to do before passing the CA final examination. And the self-paced online module, that also you have to clear, like appear and clear before passing the CA final examination. So these are the courses which like these courses you might think that these are the additional burden, but they are the they are helping you to or they will help you to bring into the rhythm of today's world, because these are all the technology based courses, right? Excluding the the practical training is definitely for the CAs, but yeah, the other things like ICISST course, these are basically, and the online module, they are basically consist of all these technology and other things. So you need to have the knowledge of all these courses, all these subjects, so that you can apply once you become the CA. I think Akshara, I have answered your question. Akshara, can you listen me? Can you hear me? So I think there is no other question. Everybody is silent. And if you feel like asking anything, so there is nothing, nobody is judging. Please be open and discuss and ask. Do you have, Ritika, any question?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, please, Vaishnavi.
Ma'am, regarding the scanner, should we use it as an additional to our basic CA books, or should we use it as a primary source of study?
See, you need to use them as an additional books, because the books you will definitely get from your institution, the study material and everything, right? But the scanners will help you find out. But they are very, they are made with a purpose. The purpose of a scanner is to help you out to prepare better for your examinations, right? But for the knowledge purpose, yes, definitely you must read your study materials. And but if you have very less time, you need to score good in your examination and you need to do better in less time, then the scanners are the they are the boon, I will say. They are the best friend. They could be the best friend to you to score better, to excel in examination, because they will help you to excel the pattern of examination, to excel what kind of questions are being asked, to excel uh, like the I will say the time as well, because mock test papers are also there given there, and you can also access the additional material like the mock test paper, which you can appear, you can set for yourself, appear and see whether you are able to appear all the or you are able to understand and solve all the questions within the time mark or not. Right, so they are definite, they are not the everything, but yes, they are must and the additional support material.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, another question.
Huh.
We are supposed to study these in a sense of like I've completed one chapter and then followed by a scanner, or these are more often during the exam time kind of preparation?
No, you can go along with the study material, because once they are basically categorized as a chapter wise and in chapter the topics. So and the chronological I have shared you. Once you have covered a chapter, you can take out the scanner, start by solving the questions, right? The questions will start from the basic, the lowest level of Bloom's taxonomy, which will say which will relate to, ठीक है, जैसे हमने बात किया कि suppose it is about the, tell me any topic. It's
Bank reconciliation statement.
sorry,
Bank reconciliation statement.
suppose the bank reconciliation, the questions will cover what is bank reconciliation, the something theoretical part, the factual part, ये क्या होता है, ठीक है? And then after that the critical part will come later on, then understanding the concepts will come after that, ठीक है? कि ये कब आया, कब एप्लीकेबल होना शुरू हुआ, ठीक है? और फिर उसके बाद आएगा कॉन्सेप्ट्स लेकर के कि कोई एक टॉपिक हुआ वो क्या होता है अंडर द बैंक रिकंसिलिएशन, ठीक है? फिर उसके बाद आया कि अच्छा अब नाउ एनी प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चन इफ देयर, एनी सिचुएशन इज देयर, देन यू हैव टू सॉल्व इट आउट अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट. सो दिस विल कम इन अ द लेवल वाइज क्वेश्चंस आर अरेंज्ड. सो इट विल हेल्प यू अंडरस्टैंड. ओके, आपने कोई टॉपिक पढ़ा, पहले ही अगर आप कठिन वाला करने लग जाएंगे तो डेफिनेटली यू विल बी डिमोरलाइज्ड, राइट? बट वंस यू आर, सपोज देयर इज अ बैंक रिकंसिलिएशन का एक टॉपिक, यू स्टडीड द चैप्टर, नाउ यू कम टू द स्कैनर, you see the questions, so you are able to solve the beginning 10 questions, and after that you feel the difficulty. It means that now you again need to go back to the lectures or the study material to understand the topic more, and then again come and solve the questions. So this way it will, scanners, if you will go hand, you will keep both the things hand in hand and go along with, then what will happen? You will be able to analyze your understanding. It will help you understand where you need to focus. Suppose bank reconciliation is a topic in the book, is a chapter in the book, and it carries the maximum weightage for the examination, you cannot leave it, right? So now you have identified with the help of a scanner. Now you study the chapter, solve the question. If you are able to solve the beginning or initial questions, you know that you have the basic, or you have strengthened your basic concept. But if you are unable to solve the analyzing questions which need the analysis or analysis skill, then definitely you need to understand that topic from that perspective and then solve the questions, right? And definitely if you are not able to understand and there is any difficulty, then our team is there.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, the final question, how is the scanner different from the RTPs, MTPs, and the PYQs released by ICAI?
So first of all, the chronological arrangement. the first thing, these MTPs and RTPs, they don't have the analysis table I shared in the beginning. Like there are so many tables, like कि कौन से एग्जाम में किस चैप्टर से ज्यादा क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है, किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस ज्यादा बार पूछे गए हैं, किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस का ज्यादा, कौन से ऐसे क्वेश्चंस है जो ज्यादा मार्क्स में पूछे गए हैं, राइट। और ये एक तो ये टेबल हो गई, प्लस किस कहाँ पे कंसंट्रेशन ज्यादा है, मतलब किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस ज्यादा पूछे जा रहे हैं, एनालिसिस बेस्ड है, फैक्चुअल बेस्ड है, क्या है, तो वो सारे एक तो आपको पता चल जाता है, ठीक है। प्लस हर चैप्टर में भी आप देख सकते हैं कौन से ऐसे क्वेश्चन है जो बार बार रिपीट हो रहे हैं, पिछले 5 अटेम्प्ट से रिपीट हो रहे हैं, पिछले 2 अटेम्प्ट से रिपीट हो रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो एक तो आप ये आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं, प्लस आपका वेटेज पता चल गया, आप वो आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं। तो दैट इज हाउ यू कीप ऑन नैरोइंग डाउन कि ये अच्छा मुझे कहाँ पर पढ़ना है, मुझे अपना फोकस कहाँ रखना है। कोई ऐसा ना हो कि मैं ऐसा टॉपिक कवर कर रही हूँ विच इज नॉट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, which I need to study, but I do not need to put lots and lots of focus on that. So it will help you in that way. And yes, this is how the scanner helps you, and this is how the scanner is different. And I see, I have shared this Bloom's taxonomy. It is the well-established, pedagogical concept. When we teach, when teachers teach, then this is a concept how you go, how you teach. ठीक है, और we can say this is the learning concept as well for students like you who are smart, who are good, who understand what is good and what is not. So with the help of Bloom's taxonomy, the like from the, if you will start from the beginning, then definitely you will be like covering the milestones, right, and you will able to reach the goal. But if you immediately sit and try to reach the goal, you won't be, right. So this is how it is different, and this is how, and the living document, that immediately, even immediately after the examination, the questions are being updated, it is revised, the answers are being updated, and it means that immediately after the examination you will get the book, you will you will be able to see what are the questions where the mistakes have been made, and you can correct it and improvise it. It is like that. Chronological, like the most recent examination will be given earlier, or the most oldest examination will be there in the first, and then the recent one. So this is how we go about it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for clearing the queries.
Thank you. Anybody else wants to ask anything, or
Yes, ma'am, I have another question.
yes, Vinayak.
Ma'am, for instance, if I am going to appear for exams in June 2025, so procuring the latest scanner is more suitable for me, or after the December attempt, I should procure the new scanner?
See, if
I mean the
it's-
latest edition.
if you are, because you are taking that much time, if you will start preparing from the like most recent scanner, you will be able to cover, you will be up to the mark, like you know what is a pattern, what type of questions will be coming, and you will be able to practice, right. And yes, definitely before the examination, if there is another edition available, you need to go through that also, because scanners keep on changing according to the pattern, according to the examination. And suppose if you know your goal that you are going to appear in when you are going to appear for the exam,
June 25,
June 25, for CA foundation or intermediate?
foundation.
Foundation, right. If there would be any change, because CA institutions, they keep on changing the syllabus, right. So it is like, if you know that you know your goal, you have to appear it. If you will take and start practicing from the recent one, the much change won't be there, but yes, whatever change is there in the book, you can definitely use it. And if there is no change, then you can study with your scanner, which is there in you with you. And yes, and the appendix will be available there on the in the digital form. You can access from there.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Or if you feel like, then you can go with the new, because they keep on changing, they keep on updating. So they all cover the recent one. But yes, you start studying from the recent scanner, whichever is available, the most recent attempt, like the July edition, July 24 edition, you can start with.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Yes. Rasika, what you want to say, ma'am या वर्षी कितनी अटेम्प्ट होती है? मतलब मैं समझी नहीं, आप एक बार बताइएगा फिर से, रशिका. So I hope the questions are being answered to everyone, and I will definitely get back to few of the students who have asked their questions. And like I will connect back to Swastik, I will connect back to Tanya. And is there anybody else who want to have any question, or we should close the session? And please do not feel that you won't be able to ask anything or reach out to us. You may, like, we are open, you can ask and reach out to us anytime. So should we close the session? Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. And it was a wonderful session and a wonderful discussion session. I hope I have been able to answer and fulfill the queries. And I will definitely get back to Swastik and Tanya. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.